Distance between 2 points. Let us consider 2 points P, x1, y1, z1 and Q, x2, y2, z2 in this space. In order to find the distance between 2 points, what I want to do, I want to first grab these 2 points. So this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis, and this is my z-axis. What I'm going to do, I'm going to consider point P, which is here, P, x1, y1, z1. Now I need to consider another point, which is point Q. So this is point Q with coordinate x2, y2, z2. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect these 2 points. So if I connect, I will get a line segment PQ. So basically what we need to do, we need to find a relation between point P and Q so that we can find the distance between these 2 points. Then the distance between 2 points will be given as PQ is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square plus z2 minus z1 square. So basically this is the distance formula that we can use to find the distance between 2 points P and Q. And this distance formula is exactly the same way as we have done in two-dimensional geometry. Only difference is in two-dimensional geometry we did not consider the z-axis. But in this formula we are considering the z-coordinate of the point as well. Now let's consider an example to find the distance between 2 points. So my example is find the distance between 2 points P, 2, 3, 4 and Q, 6, 7, 5. So as you can see, it is given that my point P is 2, 3, 4, which is basically my point x1, y1, z1. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to compare these 2 coordinates. And if I do that, I will write x1 is equal to 2, which is over here. Y1 is equal to 3, which is over here. And z1 is equal to 4, which is over here. Now let's consider the second point, which is point Q, 6, 7, 5. So my point Q is 6, 7, 5. And this point is same as point Q, x2, y2, 0. So my x2 is 6, which is over here. Y2 is 7, which is over here. And z2 is 5, which is over here. Now what I need to do, I need to find the distance between 2 points. So the distance between 2 points will be given as PQ is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square plus z2 minus z1 square. Now as you remember, in a last slide we find the value of x1, y1 and z1 and x2, y2 and z2. Now it's time for us to substitute those values over here in this formula. And if we do that, we will write PQ is equal to square root of 6 minus 2 whole square plus 7 minus 3 whole square plus 5 minus 4 whole square. So 6 minus 2 is 4, 4 square. 7 minus 3 is also 4, 4 square plus 5 minus 4 is 1, so 1 square. So 4 square is 16, which is over here. 4 square is again 16, which is over here. And then 1 square is 1, which is over here. So we will write PQ is equal to square root of 16 plus 16 plus 1. And 16 plus 16 plus 1 is 33. So PQ is square root of 33. So basically, the distance between 2 points P and Q is square root of 33. And this is how we will find the distance between 2 points.